Okay, it's all yours. Pass them from the headphones are plugged into the back of the console, so the cord's a little short.
Okay.
But you'll be okay if you want to hear yourself talking over music. It'll come through that speaker, but it won't feed back because that mic is not feeding that speaker. That mic is only feeding this.
Okay, because that's what I was about to ask.
Right.
Because it seemed like.
It seems like it should, but I shut off the sound.
Uh-oh. Yeah, okay, it is.
Thanks.
Okay, this is the one that's not on. Every other one is on though.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's just not on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that-
not.
This one is on. Like
These three. These two were already on. That one's already fixed. Or
Yeah.
this is fixed.
We have less people here today.
We
We
do.
because Alexis is not in the state.
I don't know where Johnny is.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Yeah, sleeping in.
Probably. Is he good?
I'm
yeah,
pretty
he just
sure.
stays up late.
Yeah.
Was everyone in yesterday? Last week?
Last week?
I don't remember. It
Last week.
was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to pinpoint voices because I was listening in.
I
No,
might
it-
have been here.
You
You were
were.
here.
Okay.
I don't think you missed it. There.
I was talking about Alexis and Johnny. I thought I heard Johnny's voice, but sometimes they sound the same.
I don't think Johnny was
The
here.
mics weren't
Oh,
even all
what?
on, like- oh,
Here
speak
now.
of the
Is
angel.
that, is that him?
The angel.
Oh, wow.
Is he here? I
That
don't-
is him.
I can't see
Yeah.
him yet.
So
It's
here.
him.
Oh, there he is.
You're mad.
He's so bad.
Your own fee.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird how he was waiting just as we're talking. Is
You
he
think
listening?
Maybe.
Probably not.
Maybe
we
he's-
just started.
You just messed up my microphone, I think.
That it was never on. I swear to God,
This
It
one
was-
was,
it was on.
on.
It was
I was
on.
like, you guys were tapping on it. Go again?
Did you
Yeah, it's
turn?
not, no, it was like that the
It
whole
was
time.
working.
I was staring at the
We got
feedback
it
the whole
working
time.
again.
Ever since you've been looking at it, it hasn't been working, but it worked.
Yeah.
It worked before you were
Is the
looking.
And-
batteries
because
working now?
I
No.
listened back to the last
That's
session
crazy.
and these weren't on either.
Yeah.
So and mine didn't seem like it was on. So I was confused.
Well, then I'm not gonna feel bad. Like,
Eating.
I
Oh wait, we're
don't know how to
live.
fix it. I don't want to.
We're live, right?
Yeah, we're live.
Can I get on your mic that works? I need to do something.
Wow, he needs to
I need to.
TSA.
Yeah,
I don't even know why it's so
I got
low
it.
either.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I see that.
Yeah, I won't mess
So last week on Thursday, I issued an apology to my friend Grayson about how I said he didn't like anything.
Oh.
And Saturday he talked to me and he said that he felt like I was misrepresenting him as a person. So I like to issue an apology about my apology to Grayson. I misrepresented him in my apology as someone who would maybe get easily bothered by me saying that he doesn't like anything. So yeah, so I just wanted to apologize to him again for what I said last week. Had to get on a mic that worked for that.
you gotta bring him on so he can apologize to you.
I should. He might be listening. Probably not, though. He's
I
probably in
mean,
class.
there's 2 viewers. It could be.
Finally.
Can we see them? Can I take a peek? No. I was hoping that would work.
Oh, just show who's listening.
Yeah, they should.
Sounds great. That's good. Alrighty. Mr. Strong to go.
You know what I realized?
What?
It is so much easier
Okay.
posting stuff on YouTube Shorts than it is
Yes.
posting it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I posted something on Instagram. It got like 100 views, and then YouTube Shorts in like an hour, it got 400 and like 40 likes. I'm like,
I'm a
Really?
YouTube Shorts believer.
Do people watch YouTube Shorts?
yeah,
I can't
yes.
scroll
Really?
because I don't like the suggestions they give me, so I turn off everything. So I can only like if I have to search something up, I can't scroll past like 4 or 5 because there's no more in the search bar.
Mhm.
But like I go to my alt and I scroll and it's like there's a rabbit hole to go down and it's actually fun and it doesn't lead to people getting like run over on like Instagram.
It,
It's
Wow.
just like
I
random
didn't know
stuff.
people you can watch YouTube Shorts.
I do, because it's so fun when you're like looking at art, because you can just mass consume all these like moving little guys doing their stuff. Lots of horses.
What does this mean? What do you little
Like-
guys?
Like just people's stuff, their characters,
Okay.
like them moving, them
Okay.
grooving.
All right.
Yeah. Although I gotta say, there are some audios that are so annoying. Like you
Oh,
can
yeah.
put "do not recommend" and it'll keep popping up. I'm like,
Wow.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
And the gotcha life stuff too.
That's why I think I don't like the ones where like you scroll and it's like, well, today this happened and I'm shocked. This happened and it's like they talk like they haven't like spoken out loud in front of other people before.
Yeah. I keep getting
And
all
I hate
these
that.
little kids, like Therian kids. Do you know what that means?
I don't know what that means.
It means kids who think that they were animals in a past life and then own like animal masks that look like the real animals and are like online. I'm like,
This
don't
is,
don't let your kid online, please.
I guess, I don't know.
I don't like it because it's the same thing with the Gacha Life stuff.
What does that mean? I know what gotcha means, right?
A Gacha,
Isn't that like I've only heard it in relation to video games.
no.
Where, what's gotcha
I'm
like?
gonna talk about
Gotcha.
gotcha games in our facilitation.
Oh, really?
We have it on Thursday. We have 2 slides completed.
Let's
Maybe.
pivot and talk about that.
Well, no,
instead
no,
of
no, no, no.
my-
I want to know what you were talking about, and then we can switch up because I want to know
Okay.
what even you were talking about.
Because Gacha Life is like this little thing that kids use. Johnny?
It's forsaken me.
I don't know.
Because I left for a while last night when we were playing Elden Ring.
Mm.
I said I'll be right back. It was like 30 minutes later.
Because it's like this little character creator that kids use to make movies, and it gets like really weird. I hate them.
Oh.
Can I see?
Oh, so they're like little PNGs.
Mhm.
I feel like I've seen that.
I've seen it
Yeah.
probably once or twice.
Yeah.
Every like
Unfortunately.
5 YouTube shorts, one of those videos will pop up, and
Mhm.
it's the most annoying thing because it's like kids are making these things, so they're super edgy or like super like inappropriate. I'm like, whoa, let's not do that. And no matter how many times I put like report this content or like because it just keeps showing up,
It just keeps showing
and
up.
I am so surprised
Like a
that you don't experience it.
No, because I turn off my I turn off suggestions pretty much. I make sure they don't give me any suggestions other than like the general. Like if I'm watching a YouTube video, they give me related videos. But if I go to my YouTube home, nothing shows up. I'm so happy. Like it's like logging into Twitter and it's a blank screen.
Yeah,
Like
like
you don't see any cancer on the timeline yet until you choose to.
my suggestions just like go overboard. Like I'll watch like one Overwatch video, and then my whole
Flats.
thing is Overwatch. I don't know who that is, but
Dude, I was
or no, I know who he is. I watch one
it's not
Overwatch
very
YouTuber.
flats. Sorry.
Why is there no
There's no what?
what's it called?
Thumbnail?
Yeah, why is there no thumbnail?
Oh yeah, you
Can
gotta
I
make
still
one.
like can I edit it from
You
here?
would have to stop it, I think.
I thought you could edit it. Cause didn't we
Oh
edit it before?
yeah, you can, but you have to open a separate menu.
Oh.
Should I make a should I like end the stream, upload a thumbnail, and restart the stream?
No, thank you.
No,
Okay,
that's not
it's
worth
not
it.
Yeah,
that
yeah, it
important.
is.
I thought that's what you were suggesting.
No.
So.
Make it this.
Oh,
wait,
Who is that's
No,
you?
no, make it
obviously, but like
that's
what?
It's not him.
That's not him.
No.
Who is it? It looks
Fu-
like
very
him.
funny
Who is
guy.
claiming they some dogs? Y'all want some real fucking dogs? Y'all don't want to indulge in the finer things, pussy.
I don't want it.
No, watch it.
It's freaky ass dog.
I don't want that.
What do you mean? That's funny.
I think it's so interesting the way that YouTube keeps your music suggestions and like your normal content suggestions like completely separate though.
Yeah,
You ever think about that?
my music playlist. I guess it's affected by my lack of suggestions because I get the same like 5 music videos, and then it just starts playing. Don't Fear the Reaper, and then Carry On My Wayward Son, and then like generic like
Mhm.
stuff, which is fine, but I want to listen to new stuff sometimes.
Mine goes crazy.
What is it? How does it go crazy? It just goes crazy.
Yeah.
alright.
Okay. But our, I guess, facilitation. We're just talking about games as a service,
Microtransactions.
cheating, and there's a 4th one
I don't remember.
somewhere in the ether.
Infidelity.
Are y'all gonna bring up how like I think it was either somewhere in Europe or somewhere in China just like straight up banned gotcha games because
I
it's
might have to bring
gambling?
that up
You can bring
because I'm talking about microtransactions. So
Yeah, I can't remember who it was.
I already have like a bit ready where I'm gonna say like gotcha games are like the lowest form of entertainment. and
Yeah.
people who play them are like miserable.
Get ready,
There we go.
because I'm gonna play the cricket sounds when no one laughs.
Subjects.
For the
Yeah.
World
I will be playing the
Wow.
cricket sounds, Strider, when no one laughs.
So you could bring that up.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
I might
heard
just
about
make a
that.
video, like a
and,
proper video.
and play it during.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I mean,
just,
yeah,
like,
you can do
leave.
it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Like I'll put it at the end of the PowerPoint, and then you guys can watch. I'll go eat some lunch or something. Yeah, I like lunch.
Yeah. Can I get some lunch after this?
Oh yeah, the Astros finally
Yeah, they
won
finally
a game.
won a baseball game.
It took them throwing a no-hitter to win a game because they got swept by the Yankees in the first 4 games of the season.
Mhm.
2 of which were close, but the other 2 were kind of like hilariously bad by them, and their bullpen they suck.
You're an Astros fan?
I am.
Oh.
Coming out the closet.
Yeah, the Rangers won again yesterday, but their third baseman broke his wrist, so he's going to be out for like a month.
Josh Allen.
Did he?
Yeah, he got hit by a pitch.
I started watching late. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I think didn't that pitcher hit like 3 guys and walked like a couple more? He was
What a freak.
really bad. He used to be his Maton used to be on the Astros.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But we pulled out someone from, I think, AA or AAA.
Yeah,
one
so
of the
it's
two.
like their top prospect that's not in the majors yet. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's spelled
He
spelled
has
like
a weird name.
it's like Foscue. I don't know how you pronounce it. But yeah, so he's gonna I guess be playing third base now. We play tonight, right?
They do
Yeah.
play them
I'm
out.
not
Baseball is so back. I like watching baseball more than I like watching like basketball now. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I like it's weird because last year like the Mavericks were terrible the second half of the season, and then baseball started, so I was like, oh, I can just watch the Rangers now, and they're good. Now they're both good, and it's like I'm in like euphoria.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can win a chance to meet Luca.
Yeah.
See the game.
I met him already.
And that radio thing.
Yeah, we're boys.
Radio station thing.
I'm not sure. I just saw it on Dallas, Texas TV.
I follow that too. Yeah.
You sent me the thing from
I
that.
Yeah. I was like, I saw it today, and I was like, I'll mention that today. The writer.
Yeah, they play the Warriors tonight. Which last time we played the Warriors, Johnny and I watched it together, and they won by like a lot. So hopefully they do that again tonight.
Yeah.
They play at 9, so I won't have to miss it because we have our scrimmage tonight.
I hope Luca fractures his femur
If he does, I'm gonna
Whoa.
cry.
Why?
That's crazy.
That is
so Ryder
crazy.
can be sad.
You
That's,
could make them sad in other ways.
They can still contend with.
no,
they can't.
no, they
No,
can't.
they can't. I was thinking about what I was gonna say.
Because Lively got hurt last game, but he's only questionable for tonight. I would like for him to not miss very many games. Hopefully, not any games. We had our injury devastation the first half of the season, so we should be fine now. Because Kyrie missed like 20 games, Exum missed like 20 something games,
Mhm.
Lively's missed like 15. So hopefully we'll be
Luka got
healthy.
his 65.
What?
65 plus games.
Oh, yeah.
He's eligible for that extension.
Yeah, the way that contract is structured, because like the salary goes up every year. So like the 5th year of that contract is like $80 million or something. That shit is crazy.
It is. Imagine hooping for 80 mil.
Yeah,
Imagine hooping.
yeah,
I can't hoop.
me neither.
Bye, Elizabeth.
So she'll be right back. Were you all upset about me not being here last week?
Yeah.
Yes,
No, you
we were we were banging the desk and throwing stuff everywhere
Right.
and crying.
We're the reason. That's the reason the mics weren't working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go back and listen to the
I just saw
the
Moist
recorded
immigration.
version.
I poured gasoline all over the room. I lit it on fire. These
Yeah,
are all new mics and stuff.
And then you just built everything back before we.
yeah, so they did over
Yeah,
the
that's
weekend.
his power.
Like,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
you
It's
ever
like Dr.
play one of those-
Manhattan.
None of those Lego games. It's like, yeah,
Cool.
very cool. Those games are really fun. And then they made new ones, and the new ones are not good.
Yeah, that new Lego Star Wars one was like that game was weird,
They did over the shoulder third person.
and that stuff was fun. But like, cause I played them in order. Or I played the first 6 in order. It's weird because like the first 3 movies, episode 1, 2, and 3, nothing happens in those movies. The movies are fucking boring,
Yeah.
and that translated very poorly to the video game because they translated it like pretty accurately. So you're kind of just doing nothing for the whole movie. But then the original trilogy, those movies like are fun and things happen in them, and then they add stuff.
The prequel is better. The prequels.
Nah, you're stupid, buddy.
sure-
I'm gonna kill you.
The prequels
Trying to
are so
rally you
good.
up.
I'm gonna-
Oh,
yeah,
they're,
yeah.
they are really good. I think they get too much hate.
The third one is the only one that I can.
I can
accept.
watch it.
Yeah, I can watch it and I can be like,
That's the one where
"Ooh,"
Anakin fights.
and he chokes out his wife,
Yeah.
and then she dies because she's sad.
You are the chosen one.
She dies of sadness, of a broken heart.
They said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them.
But I'm
Bring
nice.
balance to the Force,
I'm nicer,
not leave it in darkness.
I'm nicer to those movies now because Episode 9 is like not a movie. So
All three of I contend that they're all dog water.
yeah, they are. They're all terrible. But Episode 9 is like the worst movie I've ever seen. So at least the prequels are not the worst Star Wars movies anymore.
None of these words mean much to me. My dad's like a huge Star Wars fan, and I remember watching every single one because he had like the collector's tapes, and then he had the tapes that he would allow us to play, and like,
He's
but
a super fan.
yeah, he really was. I don't know if he still is. Like, he cares about it, but he doesn't have his like little corner in the house anymore with all his stuff.
Yeah, Episode 9 broke him.
But
Yeah.
I
Would've
feel like
broke me.
I prefer the concept of Star Trek to Star Wars.
I think I do too.
Because I've been like, I don't know that much about it, but like I've been consuming like information.
What?
about
What?
What are you smiling about?
I know what the best science fiction
Yeah.
franchise is.
it. What is it, Ryder?
Star Wars.
It's a little novel by
I
the
see
name of,
through the lies of the Jedi.
by the name of Dune.
I do not fear the dark side as you do.
I have no idea.
I have brought justice, peace, power, and balance to my new empire.
I think it's
Your
good this
new
microphone.
empire.
Yeah.
Because it's just him screaming lines into the mic.
Like you had to like look at it like this to read it. And I was like, oh wow.
I failed you, Anakin.
I recorded them and they came out better.
I like Star
Talking
Trek.
about business cards.
I would-
Business cards? Oh my gosh, where do you
Yeah.
get yours from?
Canva.
Canva? Really?
Yeah, I had a problem with Canva.
I would too.
I was just telling
Aw.
Who is that?
with that like it told me to shrink my
Anakin.
logo image
My allegiance to the
and because it would
Republic.
come out blurry.
To
So I did,
democracy.
and then it came out that my font was so tiny. And so I
Ah,
was like, what the heck? So they gave me a coupon to redo it, and then it said it again. I was
Fucking
like, I'm not
5-second ad
shrinking
for a
my
3-second
image. And then
video.
it came out
If you are
blurry.
not with me, then you are
So I
against
was
me.
like, that was stupid. But
that's foul.
Only
um,
if Sith deals in
yeah.
absolutes.
No, I've been trying to see someplace that'll print my bumper stickers off for me, but like I have not found a single place that I trust to do that. Or bumper magnets, that's what it is. Stickers are easy. Magnets, no one's making that crap. Like, why are you looking like that?
It's just him.
What?
He makes
Well,
me look like
I
that.
don't know
He
if Canva
compels
can do
me.
it, but try Canva.
He says it, and I won't-
Maybe. I don't even know if they have that because bumper magnets are different from like normal magnets because
Or
they're
you could try
stronger.
Instagram.
I looked at that, but their prices are really high. Yeah. And they make my thing round. They make it round instead of square.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's like the default. I don't like it. Are you?
No, you do this eyebrow raise thing. It's so funny. Anything he says, like someone says something and he's like looks at me like that. It's funny.
Yeah. Do you know some people they can't open their eyelids and so they just like raise
Blind?
their out? No.
Oh.
What? So they have to
My bad.
raise their eyebrows and their forehead to open their eyes
Are
wider.
they like old
Ooh.
or something? Or
It's like a medical condition.
oh,
That was me yesterday, man. I was sleeping. Dude, I got home and I got knocked out, dude. I took a fat nap yesterday.
I might have to look
And then
into
I
that
woke up and it was
now.
already the second quarter of the Iowa game.
Oh, I didn't bring
it's a
it.
good game.
Did you watch it?
I saw the
I
highlights.
showed
No, you usually rotate one.
That's how you know I'm interested in the sport. I watch the highlights.
It was a good game.
well, I sent Eric.
See, you send it to Eric.
I actually, yeah, I didn't watch any live sports other than the Astros because I wanted to impale myself watching the latest UFC event, in which the main event was two girls just kind of like
Oh, I didn't make money.
decade plus times 2 experience between them, and they're just like flinging shots like they don't know how to fight.
What time is
And
it?
they were roommates.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And
We can probably put the Rangers game on
If
the
they
TV
were
and they
witches, they'd
Yeah.
be burning.
What did they play, like 5:30?
5:30. Yeah.
That's for my portfolio.
I read your notes for the script, by the way.
Yeah.
The only person who gave me notes.
I still want to do more.
You're okay.
I still want to do more because it's like I want to finish reading it. It's just like a time thing. I know I said like way a lot. I said a lot.
You did.
What?
Funny,
Yeah.
funny guy.
Just don't take like any of my notes too
We're all
seriously.
having so different conversations.
I know. I don't want to
I
talk because I don't want to like. Well, I mean,
well,
I think-
it's fine.
I think
Yeah, and then
Guys, I think my stepdad is watching, so this one has to be a good one.
I love you, stepdad.
yeah. You can put your QR code and then you put your LinkedIn.
Hi, John, your stepdad.
I love you, stepdad.
Ari, do you watch Smiling Friends?
I want to. I
You
really
seem
want
like the person that would like Smiling
I
Friends.
I saw the
haven't,
clip of the
though.
mic peeking.
Yes, dude, it's just so funny.
You know what I have?
It just feels so funny.
It's alright.
I want. Oh my gosh.
I watched 2 episodes of Sophia, and it was nothing to write home about.
Wait,
Night things.
what does that mean?
What does what mean?
What does it mean that I'm the kind of person who would watch Smiling?
You
Friends?
like animation, right?
Yeah, but like, what's the connotation
It just
to that?
That's
it's just,
right.
it's just an
Okay.
animated show. I figured you would be into it.
Okay, that's fair. I
It's
always
made
just
by like
think-
Newgrounds guys.
Okay, that's fair. I overthink things.
It's the guy from Oni Plays.
Go back to
I
the
don't know
thing.
who
Is
that
it?
is.
Yeah, it's Zach from Oni
I'm
Plays.
being
know that.
recommended Wonka on my.
Is it? He saw
It's
Wonka.
good.
It's
You
pretty
should
good.
watch it.
I mean, it's not like amazing, but like, it's pretty
Yeah.
We should put it on in
It's not
the
the
in
best
the
one.
good.
esports.
No, me and Dragon are watching the girl with the. Did I say Dragon?
Yeah, you did say
Okay,
Dragon.
me and Ryder. are
Also, I
watching-
didn't even agree to that.
Is that who you are?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's dragon.
I got confused because we're
Yeah.
gonna watch the
Yeah,
girl with
it's
the
been
dragon
a
tattoo.
I don't like the. I need something to chew on.
It's like a dog.
want some
You just
of the
need
ice?
something.
No, I'll be super loud. Switch back to the YouTube chat.
Fine.
Did someone say something?
I want to show you. No,
No.
nothing.
No.
Okay, you should watch Smiling Friends, Ari. It's pretty
You
good.
should have.
Have you seen it?
I've seen all the episodes like
Okay.
20 plus times. It's
Yeah,
very good.
because I accidentally subscribed to HBO Max and now I need to use it.
Well, it's on HBO.
Yeah.
so-
Accidentally subscribe.
Because I did a free trial and
Thanks,
then
forgot.
yeah, I forgot because I wanted to watch Clone High season 3 because I heard it's better than season 2.
Oh, yeah.
Not better than the original, but like better than season 2. And I wish more people in this room watched it because I'm upset.
I watched like half the first season.
You were talking about season 3's?
I watched
The
season
Bear.
1 like 4 times in a row. Back when it was on YouTube, I used to loop that
likes it.
for like.
That's what I did with Smiling Friends.
Oh really?
I just watched it over and over. It's so funny.
Season 2 is dog water. I hate it.
That's what I heard.
But season 3 like really fixes like all the problems I had. The only problem I have is yeah.
No, get it off. Get it off your
It's
chest.
okay. So this is gonna sound wild because it's historical figures,
Yeah.
but Joan of Arc and Abraham Lincoln, they're trying to make them a couple, and I hate it because it's so bad. I don't like it because essentially they filled this writers' room with people who were basically like writing fanfic about Clone High before it got renewed for a second season. So it's
Well,
like
it's
yeah.
the writing room being replaced with people.
It was a 10-year-old show, like at least 10.
It was
years
older
old.
than
So
it was like early
it's
2000s.
Essentially
Right?
replaced
Yeah.
by people who are trying to imitate that.
No,
in their
so the
own way.
original creator came
Mhm.
back to redo it, but the writers' room is full of people who like are invested in like the shipping wars and fandom, and it's like
Like a caricature of like what the show actually is instead of the.
a little bit, but season
Yeah.
3 returned to like the normal. I just am excited because if it gets renewed for season 4, they bring back Gandhi. So
Was he not in the?
he's not because he's the whole reason the show got canceled. because
Really?
India didn't like him, and a lot of people were fasting in retaliation against the show, and they're like, we can't have them starving themselves.
Let him stop.
Because Gandhi was like the funny. From what I've watched, Gandhi was like the funniest.
Yeah.
character in that show.
So they were.
I just know
not
that
eating
Kobe's like,
food?
guys, I need to think about this,
Yes.
and he's like,
Okay.
thank you, Johnny.
Because
'Cause
it was
of
like
a-
a religious ordeal.
Mhm.
I didn't like him.
Let him stop.
Do you know? Because I know Will Forte does the voice for Abraham Lincoln. Did he write on that show? Do you know?
Maybe.
Because I know he was
don't
like
know.
Oh,
I think he wrote for SNL for a while. He's a funny guy.
He might have. I thought that one of the guys who like worked on it also worked on Star Wars or something big like that.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know who else worked on it. I just know Will Forte is the voice for Lincoln. Is he still doing the voice for him?
I don't know. Let me look up who is the person.
who is the person?
Yeah,
You get a
Who's the
Sprite every
person?
day.
I do because I try not to drink Coke.
Is it
Yeah,
better?
Yeah, like, is it that much better than Coke?
Well,
Or, like, less bad?
it's got less dye in it. I don't know, and this one's got like lemon in it instead of nondescript chemical flavor. So
Were you
Like,
talking
like an
about-
actual lemon squeezed into it, or a chemical lemon flavor? That's
it's probably a chemical lemon flavor, but it's also like Coke tastes better when you're not drinking it all the time. So I drink
yeah,
it.
it tastes better when you're not drinking it at all.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks.
And this
Yeah.
helps me drink like fruit juices because it's like transitioning from like that weird chemical flavor to like sort of a lemon to like grape juice, you know. It's
My love grape
working.
juice.
Like the Welch's grape juice that they make into the wine.
Those
Those
like,
are good.
I guess I used to drink that in like
Kindergarten.
elementary school.
It's okay. It was made
And
by
it's really
Phil
starchy.
Lord.
Yeah, were those who you're talking about? Because they did Spider-Verse, and
That's
they abuse their animators.
yeah. What?
You didn't hear about that?
No, I
They
didn't.
treat them like
They
fucking
crunch.
terrible.
They crunch.
Yeah, they
really
crunch
Oh.
really bad.
Yeah, they do that to like everyone. It's not a good thing, but it's like that happens to animators in general.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
it was like I think it was like particularly bad, and it's like a miracle that movie's watchable, and it
Like
barely is. But
I understand the crunch, but like I get their gripe when it's like, oh, we were crunching really hard for stuff that just didn't make sense.
yeah, because what was coming out was that they were like really indecisive. They
Yeah.
didn't know what they wanted to be in the movie. So like, oh, animate this whole sequence anyway, and then they would finish it and be like,
You know what?
Never-
you know what
never
I think?
mind.
I think they genuinely thought, oh, this would be cool if we just crunched a bunch of different stuff. Because guys, we're doing multiverse, and I think that's what they said.
maybe.
If I had to like guess as to like why
Yeah, but
they
like
justified
the different versions of the movie going out to different theaters, I thought was really stupid.
it didn't even make a difference.
Like I said, like I think it's a miracle that movie like is watchable.
Yeah.
Like given everything that's come out about the production.
was only good in the first half.
Oh yeah, that movie is not good, but
What are
it's
you
fine.
talking about? What movie?
Talk about the Spider-Verse 2.
That reminds
lying.
me of The Emperor's New Groove.
I'm not familiar. I mean, I know what it is, but
Probably looks like the
Yeah.
long.
Well, Kingdom of the Sun was what it was supposed to be,
Mhm.
and the songs from that are bangers. Like, quite frankly, and there is like this little documentary about the entire production and how the Disney execs ruined it, called The Sweatbox. And I would love to see something. Yeah.
That's a little weird for a kid shouldn't call Sweatbox like that.
Well,
oh, it's a
the
documentary.
documentary.
Okay, never mind.
Bro is not
Yeah.
listening.
I heard Disney. I heard Disney XD. I was like,
No. But I would love to see something like that about the production of the Spider-Verse.
I would.
too.
I wonder if the third one is even going to come
You
out.
don't
I
like
doubt it
it.
will.
I don't think I would enjoy the opinions they have behind the scenes.
Maybe one.
But
Yeah, because you hate your workers.
no, I hate.
You
I
hate
bad
workers?
ones.
He because we talked about like AAA games costing too much money, and he said it's
I was
because
celebrating their downfall. Yes.
and
I
he
own
said it's
that.
because workers get paid to do nothing. Like it's the workers' fault that they're doing that.
Nope, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
That's how- that- that's ki-
absolutely not what I
That's
said.
pretty much what you
That's a
said.
terrible misconception.
What did you say?
What the exact?
I said I don't like when resources are wasted. When they're like, even with the Insomniac leaks, I love the leaks because they're actually really informative, and I don't like that they leak personal information and stuff. Like I don't have like a brain dead binary take on whether or not it's good or bad. I think a lot of the stuff that they showed off, a lot of the cut content, was made in service of squeezing money out of consumers that are already paying a $70 plus some price tag. And I think that's, I can't say the word I think it is, but I think that's really stupid. That's like lobotomizing thing to do. And I think they're really
crazy.
greedy. Yeah.
I think the
They're greedy and
Spider-Verse
they deserve
MMO.
their like downfalls because they cut content for like their timeline was Spider-Man 2 that came after the extended DLC, which should have been a part of the first game, which is the Miles part, I think, because it was really a game. We're gonna make a Venom spinoff like they did with Miles, but using the cut content, which included stuff like destructible environments, multiple symbiote bosses and stuff. It would have been the same gameplay, but like another game repackaged and sold. That's really scummy. I hate that. I'm gonna talk about that in my facilitation as well. They were gonna release another recycled gameplay. Like not really much else is going to go into their Spider-Verse and multiplayer game.
Yeah, that would have
They're just
sucked,
kinda
by
like-
the way. That game would have been terrible.
Yeah, it looks really bad, and they would have with a straight face said, "Hey guys, buy this because it's cool because the Spider-Verse is really popular right now." I don't know if it's canceled. It might.
It is.
It's
It's
like
canceled.
close. It's as close to canceled as I can.
I think
predict
it's
is.
canceled.
I think they're stupid enough to still release it, and I think
Probably.
consumers are really dumb enough to buy it, and eat it up, and say, "Oh my god, the same game as last time? Man, I really want to play this again for like $70."
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
that game would have been terrible.
yeah, and then another Spider-Man game, like the Spider-Man 3,
Yeah.
like probably would not
I think
have
just
changed much of the
AAA
gameplay.
games in general are just cooked.
I don't like the development process because of how like long, complicated, expensive, and useless it is, and how much they hate like just respecting the playtime of the player. That was my opinion.
Yeah.
I was kind of like goofing on them because I was like, yeah, they were like cutting environmental artists and stuff, and I was like, yeah, bro, we didn't need to pay you to draw that. Like, I don't know, dude. I was saying stuff like it's a money laundering scheme, but I think they genuinely just do not care about especially like stuff like studios like Sony and like AAA game studios, like your Battlefields, your Call of Duties, your Halos. They do not give a fuck
No, they
about the player at all. They care about the money that they sink into their pockets, and it's like it's veiled behind the excuse of like and it's sometimes like valid crunch, corporate decisions, but a lot of the creative decisions they make in terms of like gameplay, story, I guess continuity between the games. You get a lot less for future games that are coming out that have better technology, and those are choices they make. They can still choose to make like something like meaningful and worthwhile. I don't think there's many executives out there or like corpo heads that are seeing like, oh, there's a destructible environment here. Yeah, cut that. We don't like when you make the game better. I think that's really stupid.
Well, I think it's just the time that they're given. They're not because like I know Spider-Man 2, the story of that is like I think it was pretty rushed. Like I think it could have used more time in the oven.
How much more time would they need?
I mean, probably just like a couple months.
They released 2 games that were similar before that had the same gameplay. Not much has changed. So like they deleted features in the new game, like New Game Plus and like replaying story missions. You can't do that.
But you can now.
You
they updated it now.
yeah. You only have to wait. You have to play this game as a
That's
you have to buy your incomplete game.
That's like the
And
worst
you're supposed to love it.
trend that's like
Stupid.
become normal in AAA games. It's like New Game Plus being a thing added like months later. I think that's really stupid. And none of those games were good enough to play multiple times anyway. Like if you're playing Spider-Man 2 a second time, you gotta just find a better game, man.
Yeah, I genuinely think the industry deserves to implode. If that's like the product that
it's
they're
going.
proud of, crazy, dude. Crazy. Insane.
Like the AAA bubble is gonna pop pretty soon.
Like, take some pride in your work. Like, I don't know. Hello, round robin folks.
Who is that?
Hello, Deep Dish. Who's Deep Dish? Is that your friend? Whoever you are, I love you.
Identify yourself.
Is that your stepdad?
No, I would assume that he would just have his name as his YouTube account.
Yeah. I don't hate workers, okay? Because I'm a worker myself.
But you're not that
It went
kind of
from that
worker.
I'm not that kind of worker.
He works at UPS.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like I just this is definitely like probably a contrarian take, but like I don't care about like graphics and realism in
That's like a
games.
journey. I don't think that's
I mean, I think general audience. I think like people who actually play video games don't care, but like the general
like,
audience
oh, it looks so real.
Yeah.
But like
Like, yeah, man, I definitely want you to make your game take 2 more years to come out and cost $100 billion more, so you can make like the glass reflect a little cooler. Like, I don't just make the game fun to play, man. I don't care
Yeah.
about the shit.
Yeah, I agree. I guess we're both contrarian.
Nah. I wanted to have VR compatibility, and I want to be able to live inside the game.
That's
As it's,
better
as
than
it's
just
real life.
realism. That's,
Yeah.
You're actually agreeing.
Like
with me. Yeah.
immersion as like a feature, I guess, is just kind of like who cares?
Sorry, it kind of like The Last of Us. They kind of get away with like their shitty gameplay because it looks.
And that game's pretty fun too. Like, I
Yeah,
think that game's pretty fun to play.
but it's not like it's not anything groundbreaking
No,
or like.
no. It's
a
good
prone
enough.
button and a jump button should be in a shooter. But it was the new, oh, this is so cool, like feature of the second game that was like after like a DLC that was sandwiched between. That game, by the way, doesn't have the same feature as the previous game, multiplayer.
Yeah, I remember
they canceled it outright.
Yeah.
Man, I love those workers. I hope they keep their jobs. I really love what they do.
I mean, that's like exec decision making. No, that's not them. Pretty sure.
Perhaps, yeah, I guess. I'm
like 85% sure.
Just bring back Minecraft story mode.
I remember playing that. I used to fuck with the Telltale games. I used to buy like every one that came out.
Telltale games are so good. I have the Walking Dead, like the definitive one with all of them on my PC. I still need to go play it all.
I have the Batman one. I remember liking the Batman one when it came out. I never played the second season though, and then I bought it in December and still didn't play.
Oh
it.
yeah, I never played the Batman ones.
Yeah, I remember liking it, and the first season is pretty good. I never played the second season though.
But yeah, I'm thinking about buying, or I mean, I have the definitive one, but I'm thinking about streaming like the entire thing.
Oh yeah.
But I never played it all the way through. I only played like the first season up until the main character.
Yeah. I remember that coming out and winning like Game of the Year and stuff. And when that came out, that's kind of weird in hindsight. But like,
yeah, but it was a really good. I liked it a lot.
Like that and The Last of Us like cooked video games.
Yeah.
Because
now they have all the wrong ideas about like why.
Because people started caring about stories in games.
No, stories in games are fine. It's just like
I mean like cinematic stories. Like I always pick on God of War, but like
realistically, like a God of War versus a Walking Dead. There's more gameplay and I think story in God of War than Last of Us, or not Last of Us, but Walking Dead. But they're both really good at what they do. I think there's like gaps in like gameplay and story because they choose to like they choose to combine them or like sandwich them on top of each other. But like I keep saying The Last of Us. The Walking Dead, there's less gameplay than like I would be hard pressed to call that a video game.
Yeah.
But I understand why people like it, and I like it too. And it's a video game, but it's less of a video game than something like even The Last of Us and God of War. It's heavily story based. So.
Oh my gosh, God of War. That activated my brain.
Yeah, I'm God of War's #1 hater.
Yeah,
fuck that game.
He's a weirdo.
It's not a weirdo. The game just sucks.
I never said there's anything wrong with weirdo.
I like the PS2 ones. They're way better.
I want
They're not way better.
They're more what I like in games.
Yeah, like really bad camera controls and a gameplay loop that's as wide as a pond and as shallow as a puddle. Yeah, bro. I don't know, dude. What I didn't really like about the new ones is that like they added the RPG elements. This armor gives you like more damage. It's never defined.
No, I hate that shit.
It's really bad. You shouldn't be like putting RPG elements into a single player game, in my opinion.
I agree.
Armor stats and stuff.
Fuck Destiny. I hate the Destiny menu.
Like, don't they have that?
It's a multiplayer game, and you can like measure the values of like.
But not everyone has friends.
Like that in the Final Fantasy. In what games?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like an RPG though. That's like an RPG though. So that's understandable. Because God of War is like a third-person action game with just extremely shallow RPG mechanics.
I don't know. I just watched my ex play it, and I like that game.
Which one?
God of War, like the newest one, the one that came out at the time.
I like the story of 2018. think they kind of.
I like the idea of it, but it's just so like it's constantly starting and stopping. It's like, oh, you get 10 minutes of story, and then we gotta have you fight a guy, and then the story's back, and then you gotta do it, huh?
Have you played it?
Yeah, I finished it.
So that was your takeaway? It's crazy. I feel like that's
Yeah.
kind of.
The game's really beautiful. Like,
I see what you mean though, and I do think that.
Like they're trying to balance the story and the gameplay, and they end up hurting each other. Like you're stopping the story for the gameplay, and then that hurts. It's just hurting each other.
I don't think it
God of
hurts you.
War.
I don't necessarily.
That's
I don't
good.
Do you also hate that they help you try to like figure out the puzzles? No, those
Yeah,
people are
that's
fucking
in-
stupid.
that's
People
in
who complain
the-
about that. People who complain about like the yellow paint, like shut up, like
Oh,
just
yeah.
play the game, you fucking nerd.
No, they're like in the newer God of War, like you would look at a puzzle for like 5 seconds, and then the NPC that's following you would like shout the answer.
Oh, you're saying that? Yes, that is annoying.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
just
saying that's
so ready for the one where it takes place in like Egypt. I really want that.
I posit they will never make that game.
They're planning on making one because the next one is going to be in which pantheon? I can't remember. Because he's like,
Egyptian, right? Well, yeah, this one.
That's what
you said they're never
Already
going to
said.
make that. game.
Yeah, but like that's
what
what
are you talking about?
I don't think they will. Even though, like, if they want to make money, they will. But I think the fact that they made this new, I guess, setting a duology instead of a trilogy, because they could have made it 3 games. I don't know why they didn't. I'm confused as to why they did that. But
I think it's fun. But I never like played the. I just like consuming them.
Oh
you
yeah.
know,
I remember
like
the
reading
conversation.
them.
Guys,
Yeah, I didn't play the new one. I played the first one though, and I watched gameplay of the new one.
Yeah, I played the first one because the new one was coming out and everyone was excited about it. And I was like, oh, maybe I should play the first one to like see what's going on.
I absolutely will not buy.
Yeah, and then I played it and I was like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't waste my money on that new one.
2020 NBA champion Rajon Rondo announced his retirement.
He did.
Earlier
Former
today.
Mavs legend. That was Mavericks legend, Rajon Rondo.
You're so good to us.
He played half a season and gave up in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So Mavs fans like absolutely hate him.
City man.
That's what the Overwatch B team's gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give up in the playoffs. We're gonna win.
We're gonna get up in this scram.
We're getting this ring.
We love the Overwatch B team.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't lost a game.
Oh, I have a question.
Oh no.
I was
I have
talking
you.
to.
I have yours. I have both of y'all's costumes, by the way. Yeah.
Okay.
The crown.
I have
As little as I could get.
I was reaching out to my old art teacher from
Uh-huh.
my high school
Mhm.
because she's the coach of their esports team,
Oh, really?
and I mentioned maybe being able to get y'all to scrim their Overwatch team.
No, what?
Are they good?
What?
Yeah, are they
Huh?
good? 'Cause
I think they're all about the same averages as y'all. I don't think they have any like super standout players.
Mhm.
But
Think about it this way. Like we have like I assume everyone here has like bills and like job aspirations. Those are kids in high school. Man.
yeah, no, I just
They're not doing nothing.
I just mentioned it to her. I didn't say anything for sure, but you know,
The last high school team we faced.
I'll talk
You know,
to Oakland
Pancake
about it.
this. It was really fun, though.
Yeah, hopefully our scrimmage is a little closer tonight.
Yeah, hopefully. I hope we steamroll them so I can leave early.
I hope you don't.
I hope it's like close. I would love to play a close game. We have not played a single close game. All of our actual games, we've killed them. And then all of our scrimmages, we got bent
got
over.
Destroyed.
So it would be
There was
cool.
one where we played a scrim where we went 3-2 like overall.
Did we?
That was the high school team that was wasting our time. Remember?
Hmm.
But we stopped. That was the last one we did because I was and we were all like so fed up with them. Just
Oh, you're right.
spending
Yeah.
5 minutes at
But
the beginning of the
we
round.
still lost those. Like it was like a close 5-0.
No,
like-
we didn't get flattened by them the last time. We actually did. We went 3-2.
Okay. I don't remember. I'll take it word for
I
it.
might be just be.
I think it was 2-3. I feel like we lost, but I think it was
It
close.
was a lot closer.
Yeah.
Much closer.
It's like it would be fun to play a close game
Yeah.
because we just haven't really.
It's hard to. It's. We have a wide range of ranks. Nah. And it's hard to like actually. It's hard to improve as a team if we're like so staggered and we spend like various amount of times like playing the game.
Mhm.
And our progress is different, like for
Yeah.
each of us. And it kind of.
And like I said to you, like it's that game. I don't really know how to like get better other than just like aim better?
You learn the map and use the health packs and
Mhm.
learn how to use cover when you, and just like using your abilities. I guess Bastion's a really good character for if you get, between a rock and a hard place, you can just turn it up and you have extra health and you do more damage, which is kind of stupid, but that's his character. You have to play around him.
Mhm.
Yeah, enough of that.